Let's talk about the English horn. Also known as the cor inglés, the English horn is a member of the woodwind section in the modern orchestra, and is typically treated like an extension of the oboe. Typically performed by the second or third chair oboe player, the English horn has a total range of E3 to A5, or the E below middle C, to the A at the top of the treble clef. Now, to make this range easier to read, it will be transposed a perfect fifth higher when written as sheet music. Just like the oboe, this range is traditionally broken down into 3 distinct registers. The low register spans from E3 to about A flat 3, and has a general dynamic range of about mezzo forte to fortissimo, or somewhat loud to super loud. Much like the oboe's lower register, these notes have a thick, heavy, and somewhat raw quality, especially when performing short articulations. This is a non-preferred register for the instrument, which doesn't mean you can't use it, just that you shouldn't expect a particularly emotional or expressive performance within this range. The middle register spans from A3 to about C5, or the A just below middle C, to the C an octave higher than middle C. And it has a general dynamic range of piano to forte, or soft to loud. This register is remarkably similar to the oboe's own middle register, with all of the same lyrical, expressive, and emotional qualities that make it a prime candidate for introspective melodies, but with a slightly darker and mellower quality than can be achieved with the oboe. Finally, the upper register spans the remainder of the instrument's range and becomes increasingly thin, shrill, and pinched in quality. This register is almost never used, since the same notes will sound much better performed as part of the oboe's middle register. Now, naturally, none of these registers have a hard starting or stopping point. They all tend to just blend into each other on a spectrum, and the deeper you move into any of the 3, the more pronounced its personality will become. The English horn is used mostly as a lower extension of the oboe, and will perform any melodic material too low for the oboe's own preferred middle register. It can be used to perform beautiful emotional solo melodies, or to provide a somewhat edgier and more articulate quality when doubling other instruments. Like the oboe, it's not as agile as the flutes or clarinets, and won't typically work with fast runs or ostinati, but it will often be used to perform simplified variations of these lines that help to emphasize the most important notes and beats. All in all, it's a beautiful instrument with tons of potential, so try using it in your next arrangement. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, keep studying, keep working hard, and keep writing new music.